857 Video Game Podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast, the highest level for raw, unfiltered gaming commentary, and the only podcast on the net where all the hosts and probably our guests here today used to watch Gumby as a child.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
You saw
watch
Gumby.
Gumby
You
as
watched
a child.
Gumby. Yep, you watched Gumby too. See, there we go. Absolutely. With Turbo 857.
I can't.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And Stikz.
23rd Stallion.
LG 857.
Can't.
Your boy Big Chalk, what up?
And our guest we have here today, John Donadio, aka Some Beardy to Love.
Oh
Pink
my
Tard.
God.
As
Pink
we
Tard.
keep
As we
coming
pull
up.
your eardrums.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing?
Apologize.
Yes, from Gaming Access Weekly and Party Up Podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm sure many other things.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Multi-talented.
I'm
He's
all,
busy.
I'm all over.
He's busy.
But we don't have time to mention all that.
It's messed up. We ain't got time for all your stuff.
Sitting there for like the whole hour, first hour is just crap. What's up, everybody? How we doing?
Doing great. Now, as a quick reminder to everybody else out there, subscribe to us on Radio Public. We're on a lot of services, but forget about them right now. All you need to worry about is Radio Public if you want to show us the most support, so be sure to download that, follow, subscribe to us.
What if they like us on other things?
Yeah.
He said, forget about
We,
that.
no,
Yes, YouTube.
we accept,
subscribe to
we
us.
like the love. We'll take the love no matter where it comes from, but Radio Public
Yes.
is what you want to listen to us on. Oh.
Even if you look like watch us on YouTube, but have the other thing playing in the background,
Right.
just turn the volume down. It still counts.
So,
Yeah.
Put on
Okay.
repeat, fall asleep, whatever.
Sync up all the shows of the same episode together and then play it all at once.
Yeah,
That's
there you go.
really what you want
That
to
does
do.
Yeah, just play us on repeat.
That's extra love right
Forever. Forever,
yeah.
ever.
So you gotta
Sorry. What?
So,
turn your mic down. Shut up.
Cut it. Hold up. I'm telling him to turn it down
Hold
right
on, but you let him get away with the Gumby joke? And you're
It
gonna
was
turn my
true.
mic down?
It was true, though. Everybody saw Gumby. Everybody watched it.
YouTube.
I just don't want to address that at all.
He is here, and he will be here to stay. Gumby. Sorry.
at least one of us watched it.
Can't
I
help
just remember
myself.
two blockheads. I had to watch it.
I wasn't. You want the funny things? I just thought of blockheads, and then you just mentioned the blockhead. I just don't
so I'm
even.
pretty sure I had to watch it.
They never talked either, yeah. They were silent.
No.
Literally
Thanks for the
everyone that
memories.
watches anything on Twitch has no idea.
They're like, what the f
Yep.
is Gumby?
You can look it up. It's on YouTube.
And they'll be very disappointed when they
Oh
look.
yeah.
It's Mr. Fantastic, but green.
Even
No?
Oh, my.
To be honest, he's probably better than Mr. Fantastic. That's the problem.
Yeah.
They should put him in Avengers.
Oh, jeez. Hey, wait, it would actually be better than Fantastic Four. Definitely.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Gumby and Pokey.
Oh, man.
Prickle too.
That was
Yes.
his name, Pokey.
Yes, that was the horse, yep.
And then there was Blue and Prickle.
I don't remember them.
Damn.
There is a lot of useless knowledge spinning around in this.
Is it
headline.
Blue or Goo? Was the name of
I
it?
think it was Goo.
It was
Yeah, it
Goo,
was
right?
Goo.
Okay, yeah. See, I remember.
She was a little flying blue thing.
Yeah, that's right. That's
So
right.
remember that Gumby game? Because we got to talk about games now.
No.
I'm pretty sure that was one. It was probably hard.
I'm pretty sure.
But as we do every podcast, we're going to go through and tell you what we've been playing since the last podcast. So we start over here last time. So how about we start over with you?
For me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Change it up.
I actually started. I only played about 15 minutes of it. It was really cool. The Spider-Man for PS4. Freaking awesome.
Finally jumping in.
Yeah. I was really tired when I played it though. I was like falling asleep. But I was like, I gotta start this game. I just gotta start.
Still got to cross New York,
Freaking
fall
cool.
asleep.
He probably got
Cool, man.
probably got murdered by like some henchman mad quick, turned the game off.
Yeah.
No, I sucked when I first played the game. I was so god awful. I was fucking embarrassed. I was texting you, mad concerned. I'm like, yo, I suck. Really fucking bad.
Brutes. The
Because
brutes
they
are foul.
They changed the counters. The counter, you know, like Batman's, was it
Why?
triangles?
Lion
Or
triangle.
I didn't play
Yeah,
Batman
yeah,
on
yeah.
and they
PS4.
switched it.
Triangle to
Yeah.
counter.
Is that all your play?
That and Tetris, obviously, I play that all the time. But actually,
World record.
War Groove, I played a little bit of that.
War Groove, yeah.
Yeah,
How was that?
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, good strategy game.
It's
Yeah,
like
I heard-
Advanced Wars.
It's a mixture of like Advanced Wars, like the art style, the way it looks, But it's a combination of
Ogre Tactics.
no, it's like Advance Wars and Fire Emblem mix. Like both of those games.
I love Fire
It's cool.
Emblem.
Okay.
Very cool.
I'd be terrible at that game. Yo, RTS is not my jam.
No. Oh well.
Can't do
That's
them.
these guys.
Cannot do them.
I
Actually,
love
these guys.
strategy role players.
These guys.
Yeah.
Love them.
I played two.
Oh wait,
Played two
I'm
of them.
sorry. Also, we beat Mario Rabbids.
Yes, Mario Rabbits.
The co-op.
Bunny Dome,
It's finally done.
2-player.
Yeah.
Except for the DLC missions, but the
Yeah.
regular ones are done.
Done. Next game.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. We
Another one off the belt.
Yes.
Everybody's been
Got it.
finishing what they've been playing for a while. It's awesome.
Ain't that crazy?
Except for the roguelite ones.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming though. It's coming.
That's right.
I hate those games so much.
Enter the Gungeon? Let me stop.
Don't even bring that game up. Don't even bring that game up.
Horrible.
I hate that game.
Well,
You love it.
daggone, stop. Okay. Well, for me, I actually did play something finally.
Oh my God.
After
It's been a month. It's been like a
podcasts.
month. It's like about a month and a half. It's been crazy. So, the final Walking Dead from Telltale came out, and that prompted me to finish it before spoilers. So,
Good call.
Oh, you mean the ones I ran into?
yes, ruined it for you. You had like 3 episodes to catch up on. So,
that's
Damn.
but amazing game. I'm not gonna talk about it, but I recommend everyone out there to play it. Very emotional game. If you played the first season, you gotta play the rest. You can't just stop there.
Okay.
Spending time.
Unlike the show where everyone gave up on it.
That's not true. That is not true.
I have. What is it? You're on season 9. I haven't watched since like mid-season 7.
Shame on
Then you
you.
should
I gave
never
up too,
talk.
man.
I haven't finished season
Shame
3.
I'm with you, man. I gave up.
Shame on you.
I gave up.
Don't
on
know
season
what you're
3.
missing. The season's crazy.
No,
It's on
crazy.
Netflix. I'll catch up. I'll catch
Season
up.
9 is by far way better.
9's amazing.
Way better than the last 2 seasons. Easy.
Seriously.
Okay.
Easy.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Like, if you liked it at all,
Was
you
it
liked
better than
season
3, 4, 5, and 6 as well? Because I
Oh man.
Damn, you know what?
Shots
Get
fired.
out! Get out!
could not get
Cut
through
his mic. Get him
No,
off.
actually,
Get him off.
Cut him.
Interview over.
They got a new showrunner, and the showrunner now has been running like a real,
Angela Kang. God bless that woman.
like it's a real TV show now. Like it's not like it doesn't go off the comic. Like it does go off the comic, but you can see that the stories are very intertwined very well now,
Okay.
and they've done a much better job.
You'll see a difference. You'll see.
All right.
Very good.
Not bad.
That's all you're playing is Walking Dead?
And I got Blast the Master 02,
Ooh, that's right. How
and I
is that?
started playing that. If you played the first one, which Blast Master 0, not the first one, but it's a
0.
remake of the actual first one anyway. But they added a lot more stuff in there, and it's a lot harder than the first one.
Wow.
Because I thought the first one was like a breeze through. You can just walk through it, barely die in that game ever. But this one, I'm like, yo, how am I getting shot? Like I gotta learn how to dodge different and everything. So, but there's a lot more to it now. I didn't really play it for long because it just came out, but I like it when they announce stuff and it's out the day of. It's awesome, especially if it's something you want. It's like, oh, it's $10 and it's out now. And I was like, oh, that's mine then.
That's very, it's very affordable. It's like cheap, very cheap.
Yeah, even if I didn't
Very
want it,
cheap.
it's mine. So that's definitely it's one of my favorite games. So I'm definitely gonna play that one. And it's funny because I never played any of the other Blast Master sequels. Not even for the Game Boy. Not even for anything.
I mean, the original NES one is just so
It's classic. You
amazing.
can't top
It's
that.
like you really can't.
But they
But
came
this one comes
pretty
really
close, if not the same.
Yeah.
On the new
Yeah,
one, on the
honestly.
Zero. So
Yeah.
if you liked it at all,
Okay.
you can't miss out on it. So I'm gonna play through it. Obviously, I'm gonna beat it in pretty much a day or two. So, but I'm playing those. I still got to catch up. I got Resident Evil. I got Tomb Raider. I got a ton of stuff to play.
can't
You
wait
better
to start
finish
Resident
that
Evil.
before I finish my game, because that's next for me.
Well, we'll see about that.
How about you, Kev?
Let's see. I beat Attack on Titan 2 for Switch.
Kevin's beating games. What is
And-
happening in the
What?
I haven't finished the anime. Well, no, the halfway. I'm caught up in the anime also because
I'm not.
the game got me. I was like, I gotta finish the anime again.
season,
I was like,
season whatever it is.
3.5. They
Yeah,
have
it's
13
coming
more
soon,
episodes
so-
of 3, and I was like, I thought it was done with 3. I'm like, oh, it's 13 more episodes. I'm like, yes, I can't wait. But
I'm pumped for that.
yeah, it's gonna be great. Great season,
Yeah.
great season, and
Oh
the game
my
is
God.
awesome.
So much stuff.
Number
I
2 is
stopped
awesome.
after the first one, so I got to catch up
Yeah.
because it kind of left me hanging, and I was like, eh.
I understand.
Oh
I
no, it's
understand that.
Attack
So
on
it's much
Titan
better,
shit. It's awesome. It's
Okay.
awesome. I like it a lot. Let's see. And I'm playing Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Yes.
I beat that Valkyria battle.
Oh,
I actually did.
that's probably the ugliest way, right? You
I
probably
put a
did the ugliest fucking possible way.
No, it was actually pretty clean.
Really?
Yeah.
Bullshit, you?
Yeah, because I died before, but I started all over again.
If Kev can do it,
Nah, man.
I can
I
definitely.
took a
do
shock.
that.
I took a shock trooper right down.
All right, we don't
Pepper
need to
her in
hear
the
about
face.
it.
That was it.
No,
That was
don't
it.
spoil it.
I was like,
Don't
wow,
spoil
that's
it.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know who I'm talking about. You can pepper anyone.
You can
In
How are we talking
Spider-Man.
about Pepper in video games?
Also playing Spider-Man as well. Spider-Man is freaking amazing.
What part are you up to? Actually, no, don't ruin it for Al. Never mind.
Very in the beginning.
Okay.
Very, very much.
Hour,
First 3
2
hours.
Hold on.
Probably like 2-3 hours.
All right.
That game is so good.
Yeah.
All right.
John, what you playing?
Actually, I started to go back into some of my backlog because I've been playing. Everything new comes out, I normally play, but I haven't yet to like finish certain games, or ones that I finished and loved and wanted to play again. I went back to Nier Automata.
Oh,
okay.
So good.
I have been.
I heard. So, oh, you're obsessed with it.
I have. So there's like 24 or 22 endings.
26
in
endings.
26
I
endings.
got them all.
Jesus.
Wow. I only have A, B, C, and G, and I'm
You'll
still
get addicted and you'll get
Yeah,
them all.
I am 100% addicted to that game. That game is amazing.
So good.
2B and 9S are amazing characters. Really good. I went back to Witcher 3 because I love that game.
Witcher. I forgot about that.
Went back to Witcher 3.
That's a long
I stopped
game.
playing.
It is so long. It is such a long game, and I'm like,
Stop playing.
I finally got myself back up to like level 14. Like I really was grinding in that game. I've been into it. Like a few indies. I still play Dead by Daylight a lot. I love Dead by Daylight.
Indies.
And now they announced Ash from Evil Dead
Oh, he's
as,
in there?
as a playable
Oh, wow.
character. Yeah, so super pumped.
They got so many bad guys in there.
Yeah, they got a really good list. They do a really good job. The Dead by Daylight guys are on point. They know.
I wish they got all the people that Mortal Kombat got. They need all of them in there.
Yeah, yeah, for real. And then I was just playing something recently. We'll get into it, but I got a few codes to some of the games that were shown at PAX East.
Nice.
And then I bought
Hope you got more, says we want.
bought the HD remake of Borderlands 2.
Okay.
So I'll be
Nice.
playing
That was
again.
announced recently.
Yeah, be playing that again. So
And they added 4K to the collection, too.
yeah, which was like a free update for everybody.
Yeah.
They were just like,
People
you
buying
go.
it. All this
Wow.
week they were buying it.
Dude, on Steam or whatever, it's like $15 for the entire, like all the DLC, which was like 42 things. Like,
Wow.
dude, I couldn't believe how much was downloaded. I was like, why is there so much shit in this? Like, I was like, what is going on? And I mean, like, a lot of it's costumes, but then there's like a lot of big missions and there's all kinds of stuff. So it's like, for $15, this was the greatest deal ever.
Cannot
Like,
go wrong.
This is awesome.
It's funny because I never even
That's
played. I never played Borderlands.
I played the first
so
one. I didn't
good.
play the second one.
The second one is even better than the first one. Like the first one was really good, like, but the second one stepped it up. Like they just enhanced everything. They had some cool new characters. Like the storyline is awesome,
Oh,
and
I
now
played
like
Tell-
3 is supposed to be even
Telltale.
more. It's like what? What else can you put in this game? It's amazing.
I played Telltale of Borderlands. That was the only one I
That's
played.
right. They made the Telltale Borderlands.
That's hilarious that they made that. I was like,
It was
it's
actually
left
really
field.
good, too.
They make everything.
Wow.
Well,
It was
not
really
anymore,
good.
I guess.
Nah, they made everything.
Skybound.
I want a Scott Pilgrim.
Did you guys see the April Fool's joke that they did on IGN? And it was,
No, which one was
everything
this?
goes
Yeah.
to the Switch.
Oh, everything on Switch.
Oh, that was funny in that video. The guy just like,
Yep. Couldn't stop snapping.
No.
The
was
best
actually
one
pretty
was
funny.
the Dungeons and Brazzers. That was the best one.
Wow.
Nintendo put a porn name on a fucking thing in their games. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? Who's running this ship now?
That was actually funny though.
everything on the Switch. Everything that you want in the world is on Switch.
Even the bad games.
everything.
Everything.
He's like, unfortunately, even though we have good games, we also have bad ones coming.
Oh
They
yeah.
start listing off some of these games. Oh my god,
We
dude,
got
it's
them
like-
all.
It's so funny when I clicked it. I'm like, oh, I know this is some bullshit right here. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me see.
It was like because I mean,
It
it
almost
really
started real though.
that thing reels you in because it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, they're gonna put all the Zelda games on. This is great, right? And then all of a sudden they're like, no, when we meant everything. We meant everything. And then they were like, oh my god, that's the best prank of all time. Like that was
pretty good.
Nintendo. Good on you. That was awesome.
I usually don't go to IGN anymore, but that was pretty good.
Yeah, some good stuff.
Yo.
True.
You think, man?
I've been obsessed with Devil May Cry 5.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I just ran through the game at Son of Sparta mode.
You broke the game.
I didn't break it.
You broke the game.
did?
I didn't break the game.
Yeah, you did.
Son of Sparta mode. Like that game is challenging, but the last two boss battles, like, I got rocked. I got rocked. I used up so many continues, it was sad. And then,
Change how you fight the bosses like every other Devil May Cry, like completely.
yeah, dude, it's like they
Like
get new
into a
moves.
Shooter.
They
Changed to a shooter for one
They
game.
get as the difficulty increases, I feel like they get new moves.
It's like Wizards of Legend. Each stage
They get new moves and they get faster, and it's and they're more
And
resilient, of
Berserk,
course.
Man of the Hawk.
Of course.
And
The bosses.
it's fun, it's
Probably
fair,
easy.
but when
It's
you know
probably easy.
when you shut up, man.
That ain't that hard.
Shut your face. And they just released Bloody Palace, which when it first came out, I played through the first 46 stages. Game froze, erased all of my progress from Bloody Palace.
Told you broke it.
Xbox.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, you were doing Xbox.
Probably an Xbox
At
problem.
least it's not edited like on the
Oh, at
PlayStation.
least it's not
I thought it was PS4.
Xbox problem.
No, this is on Xbox.
PS4 will probably blow up if it blew Devil May Cry. Anyways,
PS4 will block everything out with lights.
and then I just yesterday I ran through and got through the first 50, and I'm probably gonna attempt to finish it tonight. We'll see what happens.
Is there a finish? I thought it was endless.
Nah, it's 101 stages.
Woo! Jesus.
Can you save?
Yeah, every 10
Except
stages
that's
you
at
can
level
suspend.
42. That was,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and just started playing Dragon Ball Fighters again.
yes,
this
I
guy.
was
That's right,
going to
yes.
mention that too.
It's this
We're
guy.
playing it, yes.
And no joke,
Yes.
he stepped his game up.
Did you?
He stepped his game
Gotta
up.
watch the footage.
He watch the
watch-
footage.
watch the
Gotta watch.
footage.
No,
Hit the punch
seriously,
button now?
It's probably no W, but I got better.
Who's
He
your
put-
team?
he put up
I'm
a good
sorry,
fight.
I didn't interrupt. Who's your team?
It's Goku, Vegito,
Which Goku?
Bark.
Goku,
Super Saiyan.
Goku,
so-
and Goku.
Not the blue. He likes the blue.
regular.
It's like
I'm
eight
regular.
Gokus.
Right.
I said, who's your team?
My mains, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Gohan, Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
Awesome. Yeah, we were just talking about off air, but I do Bardock, Frieza, and Beerus.
Oh, Bark is
Badass
good.
teams,
Those are
man.
my three.
I like Beerus also. He's a good character.
I like beer.
He's super weird to use though, so it's like it took me a long time to get
You like
to
that, right? You like that.
like to understand how to use him because his normal attacks are super weird. He'll like instantly like end up behind someone, and so you have to. I mean, it's
his
weird. Like
crossovers are crazy.
hit. I cannot math. I have no idea how to use hit.
Yeah, it's funny when I used hit against him. I think that's when he got his first win.
I killed him. I killed him.
I got trashed
Yeah.
when I was hit, and
But
I was
I've seen amazing hit players that are just like they're all over. I'm like I have no idea what.
I feel like with hit, you need to have a really good supporting cast.
Yeah.
We might have to add John to the verses for Dragon
Bring
Ball.
the noise.
Yes,
I
yes.
gotta
I'm
Yes.
down for that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do it.
Gotta add someone else besides these two because I don't even play the game, so I'm useless.
You should play the game.
I
should.
should.
It
No,
really-
I should.
If
I
you're a
should.
fan of the series at all,
Yeah, I
you
should.
should absolutely be
No,
playing
I
this
should.
game.
I agree.
I'm not a fan
I'll
of
get
the
around to it.
series. I bought the game. though.
But I always like the characters that like I always go with the characters that I like, and like they probably aren't the best in the game.
Nah,
Like,
Piccolo's
listen,
good. Piccolo's
listen.
good.
Nah, that game.
They
Piccolo's
do
good.
a good job of like really like
Rounding it
keeping
out.
it level. Yeah,
Yo.
like my original team was Krillin, Tien, and Yamcha. Mostly 'cause
Suicide Squad.
I like Tien and Yamcha.
Squad.
I like Tien and Yamcha.
Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
I was a troll online for real because I would beat people as like the 3 worst characters in the game, but they're really not bad.
No,
Not bad.
like Tien is nasty.
Tien is awesome.
I've seen nasty Yamcha
Yeah,
players.
yeah.
They're like disgusting.
My team
They're
honestly would be
dirty.
Tien, Yamcha, and Piccolo. Those are
Yeah.
those are my 3 guys.
I've
on the
seen
show.
dirty players as Yamcha.
And dude, Piccolo
It's
is usually
stupid.
top tier like
Really?
all the time. People always play as
Piccolo's
Piccolo.
an
Yeah,
awesome
if you know how to zone, yeah, Piccolo's your
forget it.
dude,
Yeah.
Piccolo's awesome.
hands down.
I'll
Piccolo's
mess with
awesome.
it. I'll mess with it.
So that's everybody's game. So
What? I haven't.
No.
Yeah,
you
okay.
play.
Trying to skip me for a minute.
all right, news time.
Damn, disrespectful.
I'm only playing one right now. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which
Okay.
is the longest
It's like
game
90 hours.
ever created in the history of man.
60 hours in.
I'm 30.
Oh, geez, you got a
Seven?
long way to go. Long way to go.
How many of
Long way
the
to go.
The Colt guys,
dudes?
I've probably killed, let's say, 15 or 16.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. And I unlocked maybe 5 today that like I could see what they look like or whatever. But Jesus Christ, man! Like the game's awesome.
Is it Assassin's Creed though?
No, it is not Assassin's Creed. It's not Assassin's Creed.
The name of it is Assassin's
The
Creed.
last Assassin's Creed was Unity, I believe. That's the last.
You didn't think Syndicate was Assassin's? Yeah,
that was the beginning of the level unlocking stuff, and I hate the level. unlocking.
Origins like was killer for me. I loved Origins.
Origins was awesome.
It was.
That was a
Origins was
really
awesome.
awesome game.
Origins was
That's the
like
last
my.
one I
my-
played.
But they were very hefty on the combat. Like whenever they go too hefty on the combat, I'm like kind of like Assassin's Creed is like about sneaking around and like just pecking people, and then like if you're surrounded by 5 guys and you kill them, it's like, oh shit, I killed 5 guys. That's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. But in this,
20 people.
You know when you mess up, there's 20 people plus
a
like
lion.
5 mercenaries trying to kill you. I'm like,
And I'm
what
like,
the fuck is going on?
and it's so funny. Like every time that would happen to me, I'm like, I see a clear path to run, and I'm like, nah, man.
No, you want to stay though. It's like you want to stay.
Like I'm killing all these
I'm like, that's
mercenaries.
not
I'm taking all their
Assassin's
shit, and I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, dead.
You always lose. You always lose when you do
Because
that.
of the bear.
Always.
Because of the bear.
Yo, no, it happened today.
Or
There
Bobcat.
was something
Come out of
chasing
nowhere.
me.
Yeah.
I'm like, rah, and then
You'd be like, oh, I got this.
whole
I got
thing
this
over.
battle. Oh, wait, there's a lion. Where'd this lion come from?
Exactly.
Why is
You
he
know
after me?
It's so messed up too because this game has me stuck, and I want to play Resident Evil 2 remake, but State of Decay 2 has had so many DLCs and updates. I haven't touched it in so long, and I feel like the fakest fan in the world. I'm like, this is my game, and I have no time to play it, and I know when I do play it, it's gonna take God knows how long to get all the DLCs and upload and the updates and
You
the
probably just do it
patches.
now.
You have time to play it.
Because
Just
it
don't do
blows.
it right now.
Listen, I already threatened you one time. Don't let me threaten you a second time.
Bro,
your mic off.
I got so upset with that game. I played like 8 hours straight, like the first time, like the minute it came out, and I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. And then I realized, sadly, like every time, I have no friends. So, so when I play, I'm like, I don't want to play this game alone anymore. Fuck this game. I'm done.
Oh man.
You played it online with people, though.
No, I mean, like I've played it with people, like I've played it a couple of times, but I was just like, none of the crew that I normally accumulate with people. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like just they were like, I don't want to play that game. I was like,
Wow.
Well, fuck you then.
yeah, like
All right, so we'll set it up. Me, you, and Eric will play.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll stream that.
Yeah, I have
shit.
Game Pass till June. I haven't used it yet.
You still haven't
What?
even
I
touched the
haven't touched
game.
anything in Game
Oh my
Pass.
God.
Yeah.
Yo, why didn't you play Crackdown 3?
Oh, I could.
That's like a punchline. Crackdown 3.
Right?
I could. I could
Poor
definitely
Terry
play it.
Crews got suckered into that.
He got paid. He got
First of
paid.
all, Terry Crews is not poor.
No, that's true.
He will never be poor.
I bet you he's never even played the game.
No, there's no way he played
No,
that game.
not at all.
Terry, call us.
Damn.
Let us know.
No.
Yeah, that's all I'm playing right now.
All right.
Just the one
so
game till I beat that, and I'm not touching anything else till it's over.
On that, let's go on to the news.
Oh, yes.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
Dun, dun. Yeah, we tried that. We don't want to have any sounds. It's fine. So,
I don't know why I wrote this anymore.
Sony State of Play has been known as underwhelming to the internet.
Damn.
So they had a thing called Sony State of Play. It was regarded as Sony's version of Nintendo Direct.
Sony Direct.
Sony Direct, yeah, as people wanted to call it. I think they did a fairly decent job because they told you what it was about before it came on. Like they said, this is going to be primarily VR, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's not going to be about VR. It's going to be about something." Because they're not going to E3. Like Sony's not going to E3. They're like, "This is their
Good.
chance to announce
Fuck
the
that.
games that they're going to do at E3." And I'm like, "No, it's not, because they're going to do multiple of these before E3. They're not going to tell you everything they're working on in this one. So relax, people."
Yeah.
And they
They
people
shit on
swore.
it. They shit on
People
it.
swore they were going to tell them something like they didn't know. And I was like, they're not going to tell you anything that you don't know besides these VR games. And anyone who has, like, they have 4 million VR systems out. That's the biggest that they've sold. That's the equivalent of the Sega CD as far as success.
Bro, that's because VR is like a gimmick. Like,
It is.
But 4 million, though, there's a lot of people for that, for an accessory.
not well. That's like. I
How
mean,
many
if you
people-
think about like the population of gamers and
Oh, yeah.
the $1 billion industry, 4 million is like 2%.
Yeah.
How many people had the Xbox 360 HD DVD?
You.
Besides me.
You must say you did.
I've been an Xbox friend my whole life, and I still haven't. I still didn't buy that.
It's worth $10 now. It's a good thing that it's worth so much because
And the only thing I have the Kinect for, or whatever that thing was called, the only thing I have that for is so I could go, "Hey Xbox, record that." Like I've never used it otherwise.
I use that for my
I
camera
had
when I
that-
stream on my Xbox.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
Well,
yeah,
I bought it for
that's-
Child of Eden for the 360. I bought it for Child of Eden. That was it. That was it. And it was good. It was great for that. I still have it in my
I've
closet.
never used this.
But as far as accessories go, it's a pretty successful accessory. So they haven't announced any. Yes, stop making noise.
That's mad.
Beer is good. Beer is good.
It's like
Think of the listeners, all right?
Beer is good.
Damn.
But for people who have the VR system and haven't heard anything for the past year about anything coming out for it, the fact that they announced all of these games in here for VR is pretty exciting for that. and they don't have to make all these AAA games anymore. This is the twilight of the system. You're gonna get maybe 1 or 2 big AAA games left, and that's pretty much what it is. Maybe one more that you don't know about, and I doubt it.
Spider-Man 2.
No, it's not coming out for this. No.
Bro, if Sony goes,
Swinging through New York City.
Well, no, I played that on the
Sony,
computer. It made me sick.
If Sony goes hardcore
Really?
into just VR, that is the end of their system.
Yes, I agree.
That is
Yeah.
it. They are done. The console war is over for them.
Yeah.
They are done.
Yeah.
Well, for now, yes.
No.
Until
In
PS5.
general, that is it. They are done. If they,
Oh, you
if
mean
they
on the
sink their
PS5?
money, if they sink their money into just VR
On the
and go-
PS5?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like in general, like even if the PS, like what you're saying, if the
Yeah,
PS5 comes out or whatever, they have like one big game for it. It's like,
And it's like VR themed.
yeah, it's like
That shit's
bro.
done. That's
They're
finished.
done.
That's
They
why.
are done.
That's not the future.
But listen,
it's not
Until
the future.
until we get to the Star Trek rooms,
yeah,
that's
like,
it. Like this is like that's like a
next gen.
horseshit gimmick.
That's
That's
gimmicky.
next gen.
That's gimmicky.
You haven't played it, but listen.
It's gimmicky
So
for that
Hopefully
reason.
when
stick
they
it up
announced
for VR.
when they announced the
die on
Iron
that
Man
cross.
game, when they announced, all right, listen.
Jay's like this.
Yeah, right? With his VR helmet on. Somebody's gonna draw that. Somebody's gonna draw that with this. Like,
We're not gonna do that.
Do it, please. Do it.
That's a meme. That's a meme. That is a meme. I love
Stikz
I love
supports
PS4
VR like this.
And you guys can do the same thing to me on Xbox.
They announced
go ahead, I'm sorry.
Iron Man for it. When they announced Iron Man, they thought it was going to be Iron Man, like from Marvel, like Spider-Man was. So they were kind of disappointed when they found out that it was VR. From what I've heard about this game, though, it is revolutionary in how they're actually making it. And it's actually good, and they've watched everything that actually works in a VR and put it in there. And everything that didn't work, they try to take it out. I'm pretty sure it's probably 80-20 as far as good and bad, but we'll see.
Mixed reviews.
I think when it comes to like Marvel superhero or superheroes in general, when it comes to
They
the
said
games,
it felt like you were Iron Man, which is cool.
well, here's the thing: is like when it comes to superhero video games, I think the most people they really want to see that superhero. When I
Yep.
play Batman, it's cool to see, like
The VR?
but like at the same time, like I want to see I want to control and see Batman.
Yeah.
Because it's like
The cape, the
because it's like
suit,
reading
The
a comic.
costumes,
Right,
and all
like
that
when
shit.
you're in
Especially with
VR,
Batman.
you're gonna look down and you're gonna be like, "Oh, there's my iron dick," like, all right. And then like you see your hand come out and it blasts, like that's kind of cool. But like, how long can you do that before you get bored? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, but at the same time,
About
it's
2
like,
hours.
but at the same, yeah, right. But at the same time, it could be really cool if they were to like, fix Anthem, and make it Iron Man. Like
Well,
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That probably would have sold a lot more.
Right.
A lot of
Yeah,
people
that's
always
right,
say that with Anthem. They're like,
Iron Man.
it should have been Iron Man.
Yes.
It should
Yeah.
have been Iron Man.
They should have just
Yeah,
been
yeah.
an Iron Man.
I got a free Anthem or Metro. I chose Metro.
That was
So-
probably a good call.
Yeah.
So I'll be playing that on my computer. But
That was actually a really good call.
Iron Man, I mean, Iron Man, the last Iron Man I played was Exo Manowar and Iron Man. And that was pretty bad.
Yikes.
The last one I played was Iron Man 3 on my phone.
Oh man.
I think the
Probably-
last one I
it's probably
played
better.
was
It was still- it was
Captain
kinda
America
fun.
and the Avengers.
Yeah.
Yo, that game.
play as Iron Man.
They need to re-release that. Like that game was so fun.
If they did an HD remake of that, I would totally buy it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Y'all hear me?
I don't know about that one.
What?
I don't know about that
Yo,
one.
It is
Wild.
the hardest.
Is that what Spider-Man
We
is?
played it.
Well,
and-
Super
No.
Nintendo one's terrible. That,
It
that,
was-
that's,
Oh, no, that's
something
the
was
one y'all
It was
played.
Captain America,
That one was
Hawkeye,
awful.
Vision, and Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Ghost
Fire.
Vision too.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
colorful vision.
Yeah.
That was
Vision,
terrible.
yeah.
The
That's a
arcade
terrible
arcade was
That game.
awesome.
What?
Arcade, yes.
It's
Arcade and the
it's a beat 'em
Genesis. Genesis was a better.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Was better than Super Nintendo. Something was wrong with the Super Nintendo
It was
one.
a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
The controllers were wrong when you guys
That
were
classic, scrolling beat 'em up. That's what it
The
was.
little simple thing they ruined in Super Nintendo one is like you can when you hit the guy and he hits you one time, you go flying, and you're like, no,
Yeah.
like
Falling back.
I had hit you
Okay,
3 fucking
go.
times, and you go like this, I go flying.
Yeah.
It's like no, Genesis
garbage.
fixed that, but
Thanks, Quicksilver.
Well, the new one should be better than that at least, so we'll see. But they had a few games in there. They had Concrete Genie, which was like, it was like you were painting. It was like a Jet Set
Boring. Keep going. Let's go. I don't even know. I was bored by that description. I don't even know what it is.
Jack Ryan Radio.
You paint your backgrounds and they come to life, and then you can jump into like it's kind of like a
Mario Sunshine. Keep going.
No, not Mario Sunshine.
Mario Paint. Mario Paint.
Scribble nuts.
Scribble nuts.
Keep going.
It's kind of like the Dark and Light worlds in Legend of Zelda. So it was pretty dope that way, and it hasn't.
Yo,
It
I'm
hasn't.
savage. I don't even care.
It hasn't
I've been in this industry for too long. I don't even care anymore.
If you have a chance, look at the trailer. It's pretty dope. That was a pretty good.
He said,
God, what else?
If you wanted anything new, that was one of the new things for Sony.
Oh,
so
good.
That was one of the new things, but it was announced like 2 years ago. But
that's like 2 years. He slips that in at the end.
They didn't show it. They announced it.
What else?
And then Days Gone, obviously. And
Yeah, Days Gone.
Everybody's down. Listen, everybody's down on Days Gone because it looks too much like the other
State
shit.
of Decay?
Not State of Decay.
Last of Us.
Last of Us, yeah.
Really?
They're saying it looks too much like Last of Us, so it's gonna fail. I'm like,
I think it looks more like that World War Z game coming.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I was
Last
like,
of Us.
do you remember how good that game was and how much it sold? Like,
Yeah, The
it's
Last
not
of Us
gonna
was
fail.
fantastic.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think Days Gone is going to fail. That's the only AAA title in the next 2 months or 3 months.
I'm gonna fuck with it.
and people
Not
are
unless it
going to
comes
buy
out and they're like it's a 4, I'll be like, nah, chill. But like, if it looks good.
It doesn't look like it's
I had my eye on the game for a long time. I like that
Definitely
zombie
doesn't look
shit.
like
Eric, there'll never be another Crackdown 3.
Never will.
But those are the highlights of that show.
Terry Crews, call us.
They showed Mortal Kombat one-player trailer. I thought it was they gassed the hell out of me because I thought it was what was it? It was what's the beat 'em up?
What?
The Mythologies.
Oh,
Mortal Kombat,
Shaolin Monks. Shaolin
I
Monks.
thought it was a Shaolin Monks game, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me!
I would lose
Shaolin
my
Monks,
shit.
They showed
What?
old school versus new school.
I would lose my.
Oh, I love that trailer. That trailer
Yeah.
is great.
but I thought it was like a beat 'em up, and I was like, no way, they didn't put that in the game.
I would lose
And
my
everybody
shit.
thought it was, and then it was just the one-player mode of Mortal Kombat,
Nah.
which is still fine. It was still fine, but it's
mean,
really
it
a
does look
disappointment
good.
the way they tricked everybody on that.
Shaolin Monks. Oh my god.
No,
But-
it's great.
The voice
Then it-
actors for the new MK are fantastic.
Oh no, it was
Yeah.
dope.
They-
Yeah,
they-
and that's it. Almost made me want to buy it. Kev's gonna buy it.
Yeah, I'm by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's
I'm
very
gonna
much-
get it. Those
Get it.
fatalities
Put it
look
on the versus.
ridiculous.
Put it on the
I got
versus.
it for 10.
But it looked. I mean, after that, and it was over. Like after all the VR, and then after the few games that they announced, it was over. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was the consensus of it was oh.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Dude,
else?
Although I have to say, like NetherRealms, like you could see they're evolving. Like you could see, like even from like the Injustice 2, like that witty banter between characters. They added that to MK. Like they
Yeah.
did a lot of really cool stuff that they added. Like they just keep
just
stepping,
so bloody.
and stepping.
And they pause it on the brains.
I like
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing.
No, that shit's
It's
fine.
too
Yeah,
much.
it is a graphic game.
Eyes
super
pop
graphic.
everywhere. It's just crazy looking.
That's
Like,
story
hey, remember when we used to have and pull a heart out and it used to be this pixelated.
And everyone's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, like,
"Oh
that's-
my god, that's
Yeah.
crazy!"
Oh, they're making serial killers.
Now wait until a parent buys this for their like 6-year-old and they pull this
That
off
parent is an idiot.
and they'll watch it. They
Yeah.
will buy
That
it.
parent is a straight
Well, here's the
idiot.
thing:
Oh,
is
they'll
that
buy
I feel like the parents now are like what when we were kids now. So
They
like,
played Mortal Kombat.
Oh, no,
movie.
they
yeah,
know.
they know the name Mortal Kombat.
But they'll
There's
still
no way
buy
that
it.
they don't.
Yeah.
Their kid will get it from the friend or whatever.
Is this gonna shut my son up? Okay, I'll get it.
Yeah.
and then they're gonna see this in super slow motion.
Parenting 101. I'll shut him up.
Yeah.
What are you playing?
Yeah, but that was back when we were kids too. So.
No, I know.
Parenting 101.
I know.
That's parenting through the ages. Well, we'll shut this crying stupid thing up that I somehow made.
That I somehow made.
Fuck this.
No more getting them big wheels or anything. It's
How'd
just
this
getting
happen?
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, God forbid they go outside.
Yes, seriously. Throw a ball around or something. Run around.
But overall, people were underwhelmed. I think that they shouldn't have given it as they shouldn't have put so much on it. There's more coming. There's gonna be
Yeah,
more
but we
surprises.
had some Nintendo Directs that we weren't so proud
Yeah,
of.
but
So,
they're like
I
it's
mean,
not Nintendo Direct, and it didn't say a big title to begin with and end with. So
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
it sucks now. But yeah, Nintendo Direct isn't always 100% great.
No, it's not always
No.
great.
But
It's always
it's
Nintendo
good.
Directs get so much hype.
but they
It's
take
entertaining.
It's so
it's
much
entertaining.
hype.
They do hit you with a secret here and then, and it's great.
They have a
tickle
nice
our
way.
balls, you know,
they
they really-
end it
really go
usually
in.
pretty nice though, regardless of what they announce is you're not a fan of or not. They're like, "Oh, we're done," but we have this one little thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they try to like
One little thing,
one little
yeah,
thing
yeah.
at the end. It's like, "Oh, what is it?" And then you're like, "Oh, fuck you."
At least with Nintendo, we know exactly what we're getting. We're either getting Pokemon, Smash Brothers, or Animal Crossing, and that's really all that usually comes out of that. Every once in a while, they'll do like a Legend of Zelda thing or a Mario thing, but for the most part, it's,
or Fire Emblem.
Not
or Fire
Metroid.
Emblem.
Not Metroid.
No.
That's what everybody's disappointed.
But I was very happy they did say that we're starting from scratch. They're like, no, Metroid's not ready yet.
But whatever they don't announce, though, is what everybody says they want. Like, oh, they didn't say it. Why?
Until they do announce it, and then everyone
announce
bitches on the
it.
And then
end.
they bitch about it.
They're
you
gonna
know?
bitch regardless. They're gonna bitch regardless. I say slow the fuck down because I have too many games in my backlog. So please
That's where
take your
I am.
fucking, please take your time because
That's why I have to say, like the next couple of months are is like a really long stretch of nothing.
Thank
Yeah.
So
God.
I'm like, oh,
It's time to catch up.
I'm playing like
I'm crying.
crazy.
I'm trying till July.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So on to the next news.
Yes.
So
I've been waiting
I was
to talk
like,
about this forever.
He just didn't want to talk about Sony Direct anymore. That's-
Ain't no one care
no
about
one
that.
wants to hear about that.
I don't care about that.
So PlayStation Store has changed their refund policy. So what it is you have 14 days within purchase, but you can't have downloaded it. So if you pre-purchased or just purchased it without downloading it, you can return it and get your money back. So if you buy the wrong thing, basically, you can get your money back. Because it was like, what was it? The fiasco with Nintendo when they bought Mario, the new Mario. They wanted to buy Smash Brothers, but they bought Super Mario instead of Super Smash Brothers.
That's really fun.
And they couldn't return it, and they're like, oh, now I got to spend $120 instead of the $60.
Yep.
So because of that, and because of some people, just buying the wrong thing,
Step in the right
can
direction, man.
return it now. You can't play it and return. I was like, 14 days. How many games you gonna? Everyone's gonna beat their game and return
Yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah.
Until I read actually
yeah.
what was happening. I was like,
Okay,
oh,
all
It's a
right.
step in the right direction, man. That's good.
but
I like
it's still not Steam the way
No,
their return
no.
policy is. That's if you played a crappy game, you could return it right away.
Yeah.
But we'll see if they get to that point. Because what is it, like a half an
Xbox is
hour
pretty good
or
with
2
the
hours?
returns too.
It's like 2 hours you get to play or something on Steam.
I have no idea.
Or 3 hours, something like that.
No, I
No,
think it's 3
more.
days. It's the same
Yeah.
as Xbox. Xbox
Yeah.
is 3 days.
You can beat games in 3 days. though.
Yeah, well, no, as long as it's not like a little indie crap. You know,
I think
it's-
you can't put in more than a certain amount of time in it.
Probably, I don't know.
I just download a bunch of Nintendo games and it's like a half an hour a game. I just keep going.
Well, then you beat
Oh,
the
these
system,
I'm pretty sure it's 72 hours is really what you get.
which is good.
That should be
Well, because
good.
it gives you enough time to like play a game and really hate it.
Yeah.
Like, you
Because
know-
sometimes you gotta play something that sucks until you get used to it. And you're like, oh, I got it now. It's great.
Right, exactly. Because some
Yeah.
people will just immediately because that's the internet. You're
Yeah.
just like, no, I hate this game. Fuck this. I'm
The internet
like,
just wants to find a way to hate something
But
as
most of
soon
the
as
games,
possible.
though,
Oh, yeah.
like
Right.
Anthem or something like that, you can't play that for an hour and know what the hell it is
Right.
at all. You have to play that for
that's why
hours
they give
and
you
hours and hours.
They give you a couple of days to be like, you know what?
Give it another shot.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot. Oh, now I understand this.
Right.
Or you're just like, no, this is still shit. I'm getting rid of it. You know what I mean? Like
Well, if you make a shitty impulse buy, man, then you're stuck with that game.
Yeah.
And that happens.
most of
Yeah.
my backlog.
Not for me. I don't impulse
You know what I mean?
buy
Like-
like that.
No, that
We know some people who do.
Ninja, whatever they call that.
We know some people
Oh,
who buy.
not Ninja Combat. I know what you're talking about.
Ninja, I
Yeah.
forgot what
That shit was like $1 though, right? Like that shit was like,
Nah,
Still,
that shit was
man.
like $15.
It's
It
not-
no way!
not
Oh, they
worth
got
it.
you.
was like it was.
You got
Well,
Even worth $1.
He got got.
I was like, it's just worth $1.
Well, you got to be careful on Switch because they have a lot of trash games on
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Check out that trailer. Look on YouTube when you see the name.
$50. There's this racing game I saw, like Xenon or whatever.
yeah,
And
that's what I
they
thought.
showed it. They showed the game. It's $50 for
Yeah.
this trash.
Yeah.
And it is garbage.
How about that basketball game? I don't care what the
Basketball-
price is.
$60 bucks.
That basketball
It
game
was called basketball.
is the worst thing I've ever seen.
It was like some
big hits?
some
No.
game
No.
developer students or whatever.
Dude,
it looked like
made the
Atari.
game.
Picture Lakers versus Celtics
Now
for the Genesis, but worse.
it was.
How can the
Wow.
how is it? Look, no,
How do you
hoops
go
for Nintendo.
backwards?
Hoops for Nintendo was better than this game.
Yes.
Oops.
Pat Riley
even
basketball on
arch
Sega
rivals.
Genesis.
It was horrendous. Like for someone to release this, it's like, oh, some people we could fool that this is a game.
No, there
Like
was
that's what it was.
No, they were students. That's
exactly what it
They were
was.
students. They're developing students. They're freaking in class.
Check it out. It's not finished,
here's
but
my
release
final
it.
And
Fuck
people
outta
bought
here.
it.
And
And
then
people
you fail.
bought it. People bought it because it was so bad, just to show it online.
Yeah.
So they made money.
Yeah.
They made some money for
Yeah.
this trash.
That's funny.
There's some bad games that you can get some entertainment value. No, this is fucking bad.
It was like the Soldier
bad.
Boy. It was like the Soldier Boy thing. Everybody bought it because it was so bad to talk about it.
Right.
If it's a quarter, you're paying too much.
They
It's
got me
fucking
$1 million
awful.
off.
Damn.
Terrible.
Awful.
That was rough.
Lakers versus
If it's
Celtics.
free, it's an insult.
Oh, wow. I would take that. I would take
I almost
that.
want to ask for the key for that game so I can fucking destroy it because it's so bad.
I wouldn't take that free on the phone.
It's
Wow.
so no, it's, dude. You have to just look at it. It's
If somebody
man.
gave it to you for free, you'd be like,
I'd punch him in the face. It's like
So basically,
You have a
you need,
problem with me.
basically you need demos for every game.
everything.
On
Yeah.
all the downloadable,
Yes.
like every digital thing, you need to have a demo for.
yes.
Well,
Next news.
Because that wouldn't take up
Speaking
enough
of
space.
digital games,
Oh.
so Driveclub. So remember we were talking about how things digital can disappear.
Yeah.
So Driveclub was a racing game. It was online, and the primary thing was okay. I get a bunch of people I race online, and that's my whole squad. So
Right.
the features
Another
for
beer.
online, they shut down. They're going to shut it down. Well, they shut it down March 31st.
Yeah.
And well, they're going to shut it down in a year. So it's gone. Like all these games that are online only, there's going to be a time
Word.
when they're not going to support the servers.
Step on my
And
back.
if they're not servers that can be made at home, like on PC, those games are gone.
they're
forever.
gone.
So all these AAA games that are only online only, like Destiny type games and stuff, when they stop the servers
That's it.
and they don't allow like third parties or anybody to make it, it's over.
That's why I don't support those
So like
online
this,
only, man.
I mean, this game sucked
For
anyway. Like Driveclub was supposed to come out as I was gonna get
It
this.
was
Too.
a Forza freaking.
It was supposed to be.
supposed to compete with Forza or whatever.
It was supposed to be the big title for
I
Sony.
can't see Forza, son.
Nah, but listen, it's supposed to be out when it came out, when the system came out. It was supposed to be free
Right.
for joining PlayStation Plus when you first bought the system, when it first came out.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I'll get that, I'll get this and this. And I was like, oh, they have nothing. I have to get Call of Duty Ghost. So that was my first experience on PlayStation 4 because all these games.
Damn.
And what else got pushed back?
Sounds
Watch
like
Dogs.
a Sony thing to do.
Watch Dogs got pushed back.
Whatever
Everything.
happened to Gran
Watch
Turismo for PS?
Gran Turismo takes too much to make.
Yeah.
And they just, I
That
don't
franchise-
understand
that franchise
what's going
just
on with
went
that.
down.
They have Gran Turismo VR. And before that, they had what? Gran Turismo Sport. They had Gran Turismo
So nobody
Sport.
played it.
4 million
Forza has dominated the racing scene.
Yeah, because I have
Yeah,
Forza.
no.
I have one of the older Forzas, and
Dominated
that game
the
is
racing scene.
dope.
Well, the one where you race
Dope.
everywhere is dope. I don't know.
Forza. I forgot the name of it. I think I have
Horizon.
the third one. Yeah,
Forza Horizon is the main.
That it's fire.
But this game, back to Driveclub,
Right.
it's gone. It's gonna be gone, and no one's gonna miss it.
Hmm.
But the reason why it's here, the reason why it's here is because digital games. This is going to happen to something you love,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be very mad about it.
Look out, World of Tanks.
Oh, World of Tanks.
World of Tanks.
Next news. So there's a there's a picture online going around
It's
of
fake.
a PlayStation 5 controller with a screen on it. Yeah, definitely fake. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? You see what it looked
100%.
like?
Nah.
Like
I'm
the
looking at it
one
right
thing-
now.
The one thing that all PlayStation controllers had in common was that they look exactly the same.
Every time.
So when you come out with this big
It's a little
chunky,
wider every time, I
this
think.
big chunky
Yeah.
tank. Speaking of your game tanks, this is the World of Tank controller because it looks terrible. Where your fingers can't even go around the bottom because it's a big square with things sticking out of it. And I was like, all right, I understand where they might be going with the screen. If it's like,
A little last screen on there.
well, it's not going to be like Dreamcast. That was garbage.
Oh.
That
That was
screen
so small.
It worked for one day,
Yeah.
and then it just beeps when you turn it on. It didn't
Right,
ever
yeah.
work again. I don't know who
Dude,
made that.
every time Sony does like new tech,
Yeah.
they constantly try and copy Nintendo every time.
Well, that was Sega.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. But like like when the Wii announced their
Yeah,
nunchuck,
the iToy
they
and all
did
that.
they did
Yeah.
the little
Yeah.
ball magic wand thing. That
remember
was
the
basically
iToy.
just a dildo.
Control.
They,
It's just a dildo.
they
It does look like that.
every time they try to forget it.
But I can see them having a screen on the controller just because of the way the internet is going and how communities are based right now. On an OLED screen, basically all black with some stuff on it. Maybe.
Just like the Wii U.
The Wii U.
Because, well, Yeah, but I mean nothing big like that.
Big ass.
That's a huge screen.
That was
But I can see
Fucking
them
massive.
doing something like that, but it's definitely not going to look like that.
No.
And they're like, oh, it's a dev kit now. Who can? They just put a Sony box behind it. It's just a box with Sony. And you call it a dev
That
kit.
shit's fake.
It's definitely fake. So rumor
It is
dead,
not real.
that's fake.
Yeah.
And if it's real, then I'm not buying a PlayStation 5. So that's that.
And then Sony is out of the console wars. Sorry, dudes.
About
Stadia.
goddamn time.
It's all Google Stadia. So they're out of the
We're
war.
gonna do VR and this crappy little controller and this little thing.
Well, Nintendo's
I ain't gonna front. I love my PS4. but
Nintendo's doing VR too now. So that was my prediction last year.
Oh, with the Nintendo Labo thing.
Yeah,
Labo
Nintendo
VR,
Labo VR.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cardboard box holding your phone in your head.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's Google. It's Google VR. Yeah.
You basically made Nintendo Labo over there, by the way.
I did. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
The viewers
definitely.
don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, sorry.
Not yet.
The reveal isn't here.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's working. I was working
And-
for Nintendo.
Last but not least, this news is about a free year of Nintendo Online with the Twitch Prime subscription.
Yes,
So,
that's pretty awesome.
A lot of people won't know about this, and they'll probably miss it completely. That's why I'm just saying it now.
Yeah.
I have Prime, and I didn't know about this, and I don't have Nintendo Online, so
Yeah, neither do I.
now I will.
Yeah. That's
I'm
all.
gonna look it up.
It's only good for Smash Brothers. So
Do
I
it.
don't know what else.
They have the Nintendo free
Splatoon,
stuff,
shoot.
Yeah,
shoot.
that Nintendo free stuff.
Splatoon.
And they actually got Punch Out, which is awesome to have on the go.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you
not
got your
Mike
punch
Tyson's
out.
It's Mr. Dream
No.
Punch Out.
No, I want the.
Oh, he won't. Kev can't
It's
beat
White
Mr.
Tyson.
He
White
can't
Tyson.
beat Mr.
I
Dream.
want
Oh, yeah,
the
now you
Wii
got
punch
a
out.
chance.
Damn it!
I haven't
I
beat
gotta
White
say,
Tyson.
now that Mike Tyson's kind of like, pigeon lover and doesn't really do anything.
They can
like,
put him back in.
couldn't they put him back in?
I was just thinking
Weaker.
the same.
Put him
Like,
back
make a
in weaker.
sequel with him, like
Contract,
back with the face
Put him back
yeah,
in.
and all
like
that
he's got like a
shit.
pigeon on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him back in as Glass Joe.
Nah, man.
But change him.
Damn.
Like change him into
Damn,
Mike Tyson.
man!
Wow.
Let's get disrespect
Disrespect.
Tyson.
I don't care.
Yeah, you know that man still got hands though, right?
Right? Yeah, like, I don't care how timid he looks.
I
He
saw
is,
someone
he can
lose
still
to
beat
Glass
my
Joe.
ass.
Fuck you up.
I saw someone lose to Glass Joe. It's possible.
Jesus.
Yo, there was a video of Tyson recently hitting the back.
Yes.
He's good.
My man's got hands still.
Yeah.
He's fast.
Yep. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Was it like 50?
When they made
good
that
on that.
hangover
Legend.
scene and he still punched Zach Galifianakis in the face and sent him flying, I still think that could happen.
No, he's-
No, it can.
No,
Yeah,
he will not.
like-
He can
You don't
knock me
wanna
out
do-
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Easily.
You don't want to do a spar match with that guy.
No, hell no.
Definitely
They
not.
got
No, but they should do it. They should like like every character in Mike Tyson has like they're exaggerated. You
Right,
know,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
they should exaggerate Mike Tyson in like a sequel and have him like with pigeons behind him and shit, like the
Biting
face. Yeah, like no, that'd be fucking hilarious. Like exaggerate his
super move is
character.
an ear bite.
Yeah, like exaggerate his character in the
Somebody's
sequel.
working on that right now.
No, they should. It'd be hilarious.
They had Mike Tyson intergalactic boxing.
I remember that
He went to
car.
space.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I ain't say nothing bad about
was
you, bro.
supposed to be a
I ain't say
sequel.
nothing bad about you.
Says,
Well, no, this is a real game.
And I gotta
That was
say,
supposed to be the sequel too.
the Mike Tyson Adventures on Adult Swim are the
Oh,
funniest things I've ever
yeah.
seen.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
The
I
pigeon
love that show.
and the ghost
Yeah.
and the girl. That's pretty funny.
He's like in love with the.
and it's his
pretty
voice. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part. It's
He
his
loves
voice.
it.
It's so bad. It's so bad, but it's hilarious. Especially like 2 in the morning. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Better than half the stuff they have on there. I can't watch most of those shows that late.
What shows?
On what is it,
Adult
Comedy
Swim.
Central or Adult Swim?
Adult Swim.
Yeah, it's with
That's,
the demon stuff,
Cartoon Network.
like the dog with the demon. Like I can't watch this.
Oh,
Oh, that's-
Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickles.
Oh
is
my
funny.
god, that show is
I can't
so
do it.
That shit's
hilarious.
fucking stupid.
I can't do it. And then they get real people, and I'm like, this is supposed to be animated.
The psycho.
Don't do no
The real
MTV to
people
me.
shows are a little hard.
Don't
to
do MTV to me.
But what is it?
It's supposed to be music, and you're showing me this. Don't do this.
That's the
It's
drug
supposed to
hour.
be
That's
cartoon.
the drug hour. That's like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
up too late.
Like
Oh, yeah.
Squidbillies cracks me up. Like I don't know why.
That's so old now,
That
but
show
yeah,
is
it's-
but they
it's
like
when-
still do stuff. Like
It'll make me turn. It'll make me turn.
Remember? No, sometimes when we'll be up, we'll be like, yeah, we've been up too late.
Time to go.
Time to go bed.
Time to
Time to
go.
go bed. I'm up too late. I'm up too late. There's some
Oh,
crazy stuff
man.
on.
Am I high?
I feel like I'm on drugs.
Am I high? Oh, shit.
I'm like, damn, man.
All right, so now the news is done.
News is done.
We're gonna go on to the main topic of the night.
Look at
So
those little graphics.
we, yeah, no, look at the little animation. So PAX East 2019.
not to be confused with the vaporizer.
Jesus.
But go ahead.
All right,
Yeah.
pothead.
Can we give a moment of silence for the death of this man here?
I don't even get that.
Yeah.
Why am I
PAX
not
2.
getting
The
that?
PAX
Most
2
people
approved.
don't.
It's a great.
Don't.
It's a great.
No.
portable
No, don't let him
vaporizer.
explain. Don't let
Don't
him
even let's
explain.
Right here.
Nope, nope,
Let's
nope,
move
nope,
on.
nope,
Let's just
nope, you're
move
done.
on.
You're done. You're done.
Yep.
So, some buried alone
Some bearded love.
actually
Very
went to
loving.
PAX, and he has He's gonna talk about it right now.
Of course, yeah. Actually, we talked about this on my podcast as well, so I'm not going to go into all the details. So if you want to know everything that happened at PAX, come over to the Party Up podcast.
No, play the recording of your podcast right now.
Yeah, we'll just play it right now. No.
I want to get in depth about it all.
I'll still talk about a lot of the games I saw, but the nightlife stories, that's for Party Up. You guys have to
Bullshit!
come by Party Up.
Oh, the drunk times in Boston. Yeah, I got to
comes out tomorrow. You guys are just gonna have to listen.
Not to listen.
I guess we will.
Anyway, so I had like 2 best in shows. One of them was a classic remake. I gotta say, the classic remakes have been killing it. Toe Jam and Earl was there.
Okay.
That's out now, right?
Yeah, that's out now. The same with Blaster Master. They were there as well.
Okay.
But one of the best in show, and I'll give you guys this one first. Streets of Rage 4.
Wait, let me say it again so they know.
Streets of Rage 4.
Yes.
Bro, Streets of Rage 4 was
Is that the highlight?
I've been waiting 20 years for a sequel.
Right?
And it is like, dude, it is the best sequel HD remake I have seen in I don't know how long. It's well done.
It seems ridiculous.
It looks beautiful.
Not to cut you off. I was looking up stuff online, and everyone's reaction is the same as your reaction. They're like, "It's smooth. It's
so
beautiful.
smooth.
It plays amazing.
New little power-ups and moves and stuff. Like
all I had to see was a trailer.
Yeah.
They added a little bit to the gameplay, but at the same time, it is exactly what you remember, and there's more of it. Like it's so well done. I played a little co-op with somebody I didn't know, and we had a blast. Like I was just like,
you're best friends now.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, this game is so much fun to play, and it's just like you miss. I want to go back and play the old ones, but I don't want to ruin the new one. You know what I mean? Like it's so well done. I love it. I am so happy with the devs that recreated this.
So it's like what they did with Sonic Mania.
Yeah, except it's good.
Yeah, well.
But damn.
Sonic Mania was awesome.
Was actually good.
I'm joking.
But Streets of Rage 4, do they have more to play than just Axel and Blaze?
They wouldn't say.
Okay.
So
they probably have an announcement.
If you look in the new
Bring
poster,
back Adam, not Prince Adam of Eternia.
Oh my
Adam.
God.
dude, you need to stop.
Why?
You gotta put like a
Why?
limit on your garbage. You can only do like 1 or 2 per show because it's getting out of hand. First the pokey fucking Gumby shit. Dude, you're out of hand.
Cut this man's mic off.
A turbo counter. Garbage counter.
Cut this man's mic off.
He's been working on this. He's been working on what? He's been working on these.
No, but
he's gonna be at the Comedy Cellar on Saturday.
Yeah.
Selling what? Popcorn?
In the cellar.
in the cellar with nobody there but him.
In the garbage can.
In the garbage can. He's selling the trash where he belongs.
Oh.
I work on these jokes, man. I write them down.
Yeah.
He's gonna be out.
He like
back.
wakes up in the middle of the night, starts laughing.
Yeah, he's the only one laughing. He's the only one laughing. Everyone's gonna like this on the podcast. We're gonna get more followers. No, we won't. No, we won't.
Everyone just stopped watching. We're down to 0 viewers right now.
Now we have to cut this shit short because no one's watching anymore. Thanks.
Yep, 0 viewers.
Thanks. Thanks.
That's it for tonight.
Appreciate
I think
that.
I was making fun of it. It was even funnier though. So you gotta leave.
But
what the hell were we talking about?
Streets of Rage 4. He wanted Adam.
I saw a poster, and if you look in the poster, like they released a new poster with Axel and Blaze. How am I forgetting her fucking name? I remember Fielding because that's her last name, Fielding. But there's an outline of 2 characters in the background.
okay.
I thought it was 3.
Probably gonna be
Could
the
be 3
king-
in the middle, right?
Yeah, there's someone in the middle.
It's
I
gonna be
want
the kangaroo.
skate so bad.
It's gonna be the kangaroo and the old man.
Kangaroo better not be the fucking
I
kangaroo.
swear to God, if it's Rue,
Dude, I want
there was,
skate.
I
Skate
think it was
my-
Dr. Zahn because you can see like
look
someone
like a
with metal
robotic
arm.
thing, yeah.
And there was somebody with a guitar.
Yeah, it was a guitar.
Skate would be so old now, though.
Yeah,
Like,
but
would he
he'd
still
still be
pat
so
like
awesome.
rollerblades?
He'd be like normal age though. Skate would be because he was a little kid.
Yeah, he was a kid.
without rollerblades, please.
Sure.
Give him a skateboard. I don't care.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, make him. You know, he's still got skate.
Crack his skateboard over somebody's
skateboard
head.
is still-
As a
You
You
special.
could
Put it on
add
his back and use it as a weapon.
He's got like a razor scooter.
All right. No.
Segway.
Oh,
Segway. It's like,
that's a special.
well,
That's
I
a
mean,
special.
if you give him the skateboard, it brings back that like beat 'em up from The Simpsons when Bart with
Yeah,
the skateboard. is
yeah.
about
Pop on the skateboard. Yeah.
So give him a
was pretty
skateboard. Let's boost it up.
And he
Let's
should be the
bring
same
skate
age
back.
as the
Hashtag bring
person.
skate back.
Alex, what was it?
Adam.
Adam.
Adam has not been in the game since the first game.
No, he hasn't.
But the little kid.
He made a
can take his
cameo
spot.
in 3, and that was it.
Anyway,
you should play as the
gameplay
Stikz kid.
Amazing.
It's kid.
Yeah.
The gameplay is amazing. It is smooth as hell. It is so good. It was literally one of my best in show.
They call him DJ Boy.
Really still on this? Still on this?
That's the only one.
Like now Kevin's infected. Now we have two more. You cut both their mics
You
off.
got one more joke now.
He recycled it.
That
Yeah.
was a video game reference, though.
Yes. I was thinking of DJ Boy too.
Can you guys stop?
We're talking about Streets of Rage.
So, in the gameplay trailer I saw that they had online, they actually had remixed music that had the samples from the first game in it. And I know that the music's not definitive yet, but if they are even going in that direction,
Remixed?
please
That's gonna be
do.
fire.
No, it has to be on that. Has to be.
do it.
Has to be on that.
Let me just say the music felt right.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the sound
art
effects,
was
the sound
fantastic.
effects
were incredible.
And you could juggle people.
Yeah.
Yo, it was like Sengoku.
Dude,
Like
there's
it was like
some really
Sengoku
cool
3.
wall killing. Like it's so much fun.
It was like
That's
Sengoku
awesome.
3, but Streets of Rage.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh,
what they
really?
did with that with the juggling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dope.
it's so good.
Wow. That's
I
awesome.
saw a couple of cool. There was they're bringing it to everything, but they had it on PC while I was there. It was one of those games like the way World of Warcraft is built, where you like right click to move, like one of those, and that threw me off a little bit. I needed a controller, but I'm glad they're bringing it to console. It's called Darksburg, and you play one of 4 characters, and it's sort of like it's not dungeon crawler in the way that like the dungeons change, but it has that feel to it. It's top down view. There's a healer, there's a assassin, there's a tank, there's whatever. But the tank is like this giant werewolf thing that has like who escaped from prison and like has like his chain and is his weapon and the door is like
That he ripped off?
Yeah, they ripped it off. It's like a shield. It's awesome, and it's like you're basically surviving the apocalypse. It's called Darksburg. It's really well done game. Yeah.
That's cool.
So another one called Elo Hell. Which is more of a story-driven game. They make it episodic, and they're like sitcoms. And
Sitcoms.
yeah. So for those that don't know, Elo Hell is that if you play Overwatch or you play League of Legends or you play whatever,
Nope.
where there's levels of competitive. So
Nope.
like.
Now, not to stop you there. You say sitcoms, I'm thinking like a laugh track and everything.
There's no there's no laugh track, but it's this. Okay, so it's a situational comedy, which is a sitcom,
Okay, yeah,
right?
right.
And
That's what that means?
yeah,
Oh my God.
sweet lord.
I was today years old.
I was gonna say you're today years old when you found out what situational comedy is.
Wow.
Elo Hell is when you are trying to climb the competitive ladder, and for some reason you keep getting partnered up with these like wallpaper lickers. These people that are just like are the worst, and they continually drag your character back, your levels back down, and you have to climb back out. And being stuck in Elo Hell is being stuck in that competitive, like you're trying to get out, and it's like and everything keeps dragging you down. So this game is called Elo Hell, and it's a situational comedy, but there's little mini games that continue the story on. It's really well done. The voice acting is a lot of fun. The art's like a little weird, but it's like homemade, like it's
indie as hell.
Yeah, that sounds extremely indie.
It's super indie, but it's just I found myself giggling. I'm sitting there playing as gamers, like if you're into competitive gaming, this game is one of those games to look out for. It's a lot of fun.
Interesting.
And it was PC or
Yeah, it's PC.
PC?
So verses on it.
We can actually hook up some PC stuff to play too. So
Yeah, right.
We can actually play.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
verses.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
And, well, they have what's this one? Outer Worlds. You see that one?
I did not see Outer Worlds. There was some cool stuff that I watched from kind of like the side view. So I go as for those who don't know, I go as press. I go as press with Gaming Access Weekly, and I get to kind of see a lot more stuff that necessarily isn't on the floor, but also like I can kind of skip lines, but I try not to do that because I know people wait. So. But every once in a while, like Streets of Rage 4, skip right the line.
No, fuck
I'm not mad at that.
No,
I was
fuck
like-
I'd have done that. I'd have been like, sorry, sucker.
Get the fuck out
I
of
was
here.
like, no.
I'm seeing that.
I skipped.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I skipped. But there were some big names, but they weren't really showing off. Like, okay, so
they
Sony
had
was there
Dauntless.
showing off. Yeah, Dauntless was there. Sony was
pop.
there playing Days Gone.
Days Gone was there.
Yeah.
of course.
Did you playable?
It was playable, but I didn't
didn't really care for it?
You can't just pick up a big open world game that quick.
Yeah, it's like
Got to put him in a situation surrounded by zombies.
You get eaten in 2 seconds. You're like, all right, that's great.
Bloodstained was there. They had a
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that looked
Right.
dope.
When is that coming
So
out?
they had
Seen so
this
much
was
gameplay of that.
this summer actually.
Thank
Good, man.
God.
Yeah,
finally.
so they're coming out this summer. They had a demo that everyone's kind of played over and over
Yeah,
again,
I've seen that.
and they had the press demo.
We played it though.
The press demo is it's even better. Like there's so much more to it. There's,
Different backgrounds and stuff.
yeah, there's
Like actual different worlds.
Yeah, there's like different parts, and I mean it is very much.
But was the castle upside down? That's what
But it does bring you back to like Symphony of the Night and all that stuff. Like it really does bring you back. The music tracks are amazing.
Nice.
The artwork gets even better. Like there is so much stuff.
Looks
in
like a
this
beautiful game. It really
Nah,
looks
they've
beautiful.
improved.
Yeah.
I've been getting all the emails. They've improved the graphics.
Yeah, they continually improve it, which is awesome.
Like
that
Mighty
was-
Number 9.
Not like Mighty Number 9. Leave it alone.
Wow.
Like Mighty Number 9.
That's a dark
chill.
time.
Yeah,
Bad,
that makes
dark
me laugh
chapter of your life.
Oh, chill.
Yes.
every time.
That's-
It makes me
Stikz,
laugh.
Don't get me
supports-
wrong. We had our reviewer that was really excited for that and went and bought it, and we didn't even get a code for him. He was like, "No, I'm gonna buy it." I'm like, "All right."
My name is in that game.
Oh,
You
is
mean
it?
your number?
01852
Your number?
I think. I may be off by a little bit. Paid extra for that. Oh, thanks for the number. Oh, we didn't get your
crazy.
name, but you got my money. You got my name with the money. You can't put my name in the
Actually,
game.
there's some pretty cool things with Bloodstained. Real quick, Bloodstained. The backers are flying paintings that try to attack you, and you can actually kill like the backer picture.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
awesome.
They like made it like into like a painting in the game.
Oh, that's
dope.
cool. That's
That's
really
cool.
cool.
And they like float up and then start to attack you. It's awesome. They did a good job with that.
Die, backer!
Yeah, right. But then Toe Jam and Earl has the backer thing too, where you like find them in separate parts of the island. Like some of these like they've been like really good. Sorry,
Probably
Mighty Number 9, you didn't do it,
Probably
but
$2,000 to get in there.
yeah. Well, I have no idea what it was, but yeah. So that was pretty cool.
I'm
And
excited
then-
to play that.
Yeah, that was fun because it was like I was like sitting there like kind of by myself and everyone's playing the old demo and I'm just like
So I know there's one thing.
trying to like block it, you know, just sit up, you know, square the shoulders.
There was one thing you were excited about, I know.
What?
Borderlands.
Yes, yeah. Gearbox was pretty awesome over there. They just went full ham. They were just like I felt bad because what's his name? The owner, the guy on the stage. He's so mad because they kept fucking up the thing. It kept like skipping, and it was just like,
Oh, no.
And he was so mad. He was like, he goes, everybody's like, he goes, don't you like how we show everything here? He was just like, he was a good sport about it because like,
He had no choice.
Yeah, and like,
No
and
choice.
everybody was like, no, it's okay. Like they had also announced the card game, the Tina robot whatever card game or whatever. He was there signing stuff, so I went over. I was like, hey man, don't even worry about it.
Shit happens.
Like we didn't even care. Like we were just happy to see the
If
new
they
game.
just said the name and just had a title up, it would have been just as
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
Is that all that really sucked though? Like you're trying to
You're
sew
so
some
proud
shit
of this
off,
product.
and then it's just
And
skipping
it's
And
live.
they spent years
Yeah,
making
it's-
this game, and he was so excited. You could see it in his face, and he was like,
It happens.
"Yeah." And it
happens
happened. And I
bad
told him, I was like,
sometimes.
"It happens, man. Like we were just excited. Like don't worry."
I
like,
could imagine. I would be fucking livid.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna front. Like
Yeah.
I would be if I created something. Oh my god.
I'm sure someone got fired for that. But,
Someone died. For
yeah,
Someone's in a box right now.
I'm pretty sure they fed him to like the skags in the game. Like they just.
Remember when they showed Uncharted and it froze? Like the first time they showed it?
Uncharted what?
And it was, no, Uncharted 4. And it was like, this is a new part. And he was stuck there. And they're like, oh, and this is the part where he's running through. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
hold on. We gotta reset this.
When it first
And then
screwed
he
up,
started again.
when it first screwed up, they went to like a black screen. They were
Yep.
like, so like, we're just gonna explain what you were gonna see, you know, like, and then they fixed it because then they were like, and they're like, oh, what's your favorite part, you know, like, and they were like laughing about it, like, don't you love the way we announce games?
We want to keep
You
it a
have
mystery.
to mock yourself when,
Yeah,
when
no,
it happens. You
absolutely.
have to.
Yeah.
Like, listen, we want to keep it a mystery. It's coming, though.
Yeah.
If you're flustered,
You know
then they're not gonna trust you. You're gonna be like, you're gonna release some piece of shit.
One of the
Oh,
cool,
yeah, it's
one of the
not
coolest
BioWare.
setups.
Yeah.
It's not BioWare. It's
Oh, God. One of the coolest setups I saw in the whole place was actually from Devolver Digital.
They have some good stuff.
There's some weird people over there, and I love them. They're so much
They're
fun.
on so much drugs.
Yeah. Oh,
much
yeah.
drugs.
Their E3 things are always so funny.
Is that
Like,
Mother
they're
Russia,
so
please?
strange. But they were over there. They had a setup where you could play. Now I don't know if anyone played it, but I loved it. It was Graveyard Keeper.
No.
Graveyard Keeper is a lot of fun. If you're into like the farm sim games like Harvest Moon and stuff like that, the game is hysterical. You're basically a graveyard keeper that like
It's creepy as fuck.
yeah. Oh my god, it's so good. So when you're there and they had the demos to play it, they're putting it on the Switch. So they had the Switch and you laid down in a coffin and played the game like this. You just play it.
Oh my god!
So there's like two people chilling in coffins playing the game at a time. It was the funniest setup, and people were walking by like
they're creative. They're creative as hell.
because the whole thing was like you literally a body gets dumped off, you clean it up.
Right.
Sometimes you can take hunks of meat out of it and like sell it to the town, and then you bury it in the churchyard. You know, like but like you have to be careful who you sell the meat to because like someone can rat you out to the
Who thinks
to the
of
Pope.
shit like
this? Basically, the game is amazing. The game is so much fun.
That's cool because I don't like those farming simulators.
Yeah,
but I was never big into
it really takes the monotony out of it. It's really funny. They have some good story in there.
Their new game that they have coming out for I think it's on the Switch. What was it, the PlayStation? It was it looked like the Matrix, or kind of like Max Payne. Like it's mad action, it's side scrolling, but you can jump and freeze time. Like,
yeah, what was that?
Oh wait.
It looks ridiculous.
I think that's Switch though. That was in the Switch Direct, right?
It was
a Switch.
It's just mad action. It looked crazy.
I know you're talking
and that's
about
by digital. That's by the same.
Yeah, Devolver.
He's like going to different angles and shooting people. Yeah, I know.
It just looked insane.
Was the character a banana?
I think it
Wait,
was
something
like,
in banana.
I think it was something called that. Yeah.
No, I think he's right. It's something in banana.
Yeah, they had that set
It
up
looked
there
insane,
too.
though.
Yeah, the game is and like
I'm probably gonna get that one.
it's like nonstop. Actually, okay, so the next the best in show for me, other than Streets of Rage 4, which was obviously
It is the best.
This was something new that I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's called
Smurfs?
No, it's called Double Kick Heroes.
Double kick.
Heroes.
Okay, Double Kick
Okay.
Heroes,
Okay.
and it's like if you were to turn Galaga on the side and mix in Guitar Hero.
What?
The game is a rhythm game, but it's a bullet hell game too. So you're being chased by zombies and monsters and giant trucks and whatever, and your band is trying to flee the area. It's all metal. All the music is like metal as hell. It's fucking amazing.
I'm looking at it right now.
And it's all rhythm. So like as you're playing, you're pressing buttons, and like at first it just starts off with the 1, and then you get the second gun, you unlock the second gun, so now you're pressing 2, and then you unlock the third gun, and it's like grenades, and you got. But the game gets so hard, but it's so much fun.
I can imagine, man, when it starts shredding and shit.
Oh my
As long as you do the notes though, to play out like you're winning.
Well, it's really just like so. There's like a
you don't have to dodge while you're doing that stuff.
Well, there's other ones where you have to move up and down. So now you're moving up and down on your controller, and then you're like trying to hit the beat.
No.
Dude, it is, and like, and depending on how you shoot is like so you can press any button for the most part.
Okay.
There are certain ones that are different. So there's like a red and a yellow, and that means your top controller and bottom controller, like as far as buttons go. And then, but the guns are different. So like.
So
while A and B might be like a bottom gun, top gun, and then X and Y are grenades and flamethrower or whatever
too
it
much
is.
to think about.
Yeah, so while you're playing, so you have to watch who's chasing you because there are 2 lanes to the road.
Right.
So top and bottom, and then you have to move up and down sometimes. It's ridiculous. It's so much fun. I was laughing so hard, and I was into the metal. I was like, oh my god.
I can see it getting addictive.
Oh, it's so good.
I can see it being
It's so ridiculous. I love it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I had a really good time playing it. I was talking to the developer. He was just like a super nice guy. Yeah. So you have like flying things.
That's
and,
like Narc.
No,
it's like Narc.
is so dope.
Narc.
No, it wasn't.
So like those are like the early stages, and you can see how the
How
rhythm
dare
is
you.
just like, and you're playing to the rhythm. So it's like, all right, this isn't so bad. But then all of a sudden, like,
then it
the
ramps
metal
up.
kicks in, and you're like, like it's like,
That's funny.
So awesome.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a good time with that.
It's pretty cool.
Unless there's a parappa in there.
Wow.
Kick punch, it's all in the mind.
I used to be a player. Now I'm a lawyer.
Now I need a lawyer.
Now I need a lawyer.
That sucked. Part 2 sucked.
That was amazing. That's the best rap of the whole thing right there, man.
Yeah, it was.
The onion karate was.
So Streets of Rage 4 was your favorite, or was it the?
That had to be the show's favorite. Like everyone.
That was well. I mean, I guess it depends on who you were. I mean some
besides
kids don't
Borderlands
even
and
know
stuff.
what Streets of Rage.
Did you
I feel sorry for those kids.
Did you talk to anybody
will
from
now.
who was making Streets of Rage or no?
You can't talk about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, no, I'm just saying.
No, I talked to them for a little bit. They were super nice. They were. I was really impressed with the artwork because I'm like a big art dude when it comes to like games and stuff.
Beautiful game.
Did you get a Burning Knuckle poster?
Dude, I wish that would have been awesome.
Oh my god!
And it's Sega who's publishing Streets of Rage 4, right?
Nah, they got nothing to do with it.
No, they got nothing.
No shit.
Dude,
The license.
this was like an
let them.
indie company that was like they have started to do like they did Windjammers 2. That's
Dragon
coming
Trap,
out.
right?
They've done a couple of like
they did,
old school
Wonder Boy.
games that they brought back to life.
How about fucking Shining Force fucking 3?
That's not 2D.
What's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Because no one knows what that is.
I'm sorry.
Sega's not
That's the third strike. Get out.
The mic has been cut off.
Sega's
Cut his fucking mic right now.
Still good. Still good.
No, as they went to Sega and whoever owns the rights now, I don't remember who it is.
They gave
but-
them permission. They gave them permission to do it.
Yeah,
saw
and
what
they were
did
just like, we want to make Streets of Rage 4. And they went,
We're not doing anything. Take the fucking
sure,
thing.
yeah, absolutely.
They're like, what's the name of the game? We own that?
We own
Yeah, go ahead.
How long have we owned that?
They're
Do
looking.
you know
They're
about
looking.
this?
They're like,
Hey Tom, do we own Streets of Rage?
Game from the 90s.
No, I don't know what that
They said they want to make Street Fighter. You don't even own Street Fighter.
is. Final Fight? No, Streets of Rage. Okay, give it to them. Give it to them.
No, I think that's against the machine. What game is it?
For how much? $100?
Some guy,
Okay,
get out of my office. Yeah,
They
that's
probably said make a demo. Let us see what it's
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
He'll give you the thing.
I'm glad somebody cares.
That's awesome. though. I'm
You
glad
guys
it's
are
coming
crazy.
out. Glad it's coming out though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They had some good stuff. It was. Listen. I'm one of those things. I'm glad they didn't have like an artist alley because I would have spent way too much money. I'm a big like artist alley type of guy. I always buy posters and all kinds of stuff. So there was only like one booth that I bought stuff at, and I bought a little Dragon Age Inquisition Dorian.
Ah.
Dude,
That's the last time you're gonna see Dragon Age. How you feel
Well,
about
I
that?
know. Well, no, listen, man. New Dragon Age. I'm
Yeah,
pumped.
we'll see about that.
know.
Hopefully.
There's a lot of fans.
For real.
I want a Streets of Rage
All right.
poster.
So I definitely want to make it
Alright.
out to PAX. I mean, soon.
They're good.
You
Look,
do it next
Where
time.
was it? Where was this?
This is in Boston,
Boston.
and don't get me wrong, like Boston,
could've made that.
it's a lot of fun. It's not. PAX
cold.
East is okay, but it's 2 months from E3. It's a month or so out by PAX West, which is a huge one.
Sometimes it's too much.
PAX South is really like the way to go if you're a big indie person. Like they sometimes big names show up, but for the most part, it's like a lot of indie people.
Was that Atlanta?
No, it's Texas. Yeah,
Texas?
San Antonio.
Then that's way south.
Dude, it's so much fun. It's my favorite game convention of all. Like PAX East is fun, but it's kind of big and like it gets very crowded very
It's better
fast.
than Penny Arcade Experience?
Well, that's
I know.
well, it's-
Imagine if I didn't know. I was
They
like,
do, right? They do some pretty cool. Listen, I read Penny Arcade when it was just that webcomic, you know, and the fact that they got big enough to make their own expo and stuff is like amazing.
and
So,
multiple areas too.
Seriously.
yeah,
Like they
so
should
they
do
have-
with everything
Yeah.
instead of having everything out west.
the
Can't
funny
go
thing
to-
is that I won't go to because they always do like panels, with everything. I won't go to them because I don't want to know what they look like. As far as I know, they look like the cartoons,
Yeah.
And if that's ruined for me,
Oh man.
because I know they don't look like that.
What did they do? though?
I have a cartoon thing too, and I don't look anything like it.
That's hilarious.
Actually, my cartoon actually does look kind of like me. It's not.
I've seen it. Yeah, that looks pretty dope.
It's on the Twitter.
What if our fans only thought we look like our...
Cartoon avatars?
Pixels,
Or 8-bit avatars?
It'd be pretty close. It'd be pretty close.
Pretty accurate.
It is
for the
close.
most part.
So, did you have anything to say about your sites?
Yeah, so gamingaccessweekly.com is news, reviews, editorials. We do all kinds of stuff. We have news every day. We obviously do reviews. We have a stream team that streams every once in a while. I'm usually on there. I usually do Wednesdays.
It's better than IGN. Better than IGN. I go there first.
Yeah,
My
IGN's,
game
well, we have a pretty good dedicated team. We some good writers and So, I mean, gamingaccessweekly.com. We actually recently changed the name. A lot of people were confused. We used to be Gamer Assault Weekly, but we thought in 2019 it's a little too aggressive.
It can't be assault.
I like that. No, I got to insult the gamers, man.
Yeah, so we
Insult
went to
them.
Gaming Access Weekly. We're giving you all the access to games.
Access sounds so sweet.
Right, and then we have Party Up Podcast. We
yeah.
actually just recently moved to anchor.fm / Party Up Podcast. You can find us out, and we have a nice little giveaway contest for everyone. We have it on our Facebook, which is facebook.com/groups/Party Up Podcast, because Facebook sucks. And basically, we are going to give away 2 tickets to Endgame.
Whoa.
Nice.
All right, it is in the city. So if you're in the tri-state area of New York, it's going to be in the city. It's an 8 o'clock showing. It's for the 3D showing.
Oh, wow.
And it's right in the center of the theater.
Wow.
We got some pretty good tickets for that. So there's 2 tickets that we're going to give away. It'll be a pair, so it's not like one person, wins. It'll be a pair, so you can bring just some stranger.
Hey, yo, you want to see it? Yo, bro, you want to see it?
There's a couple of stipulations to win. You have to follow us on Facebook, or at least the group. Join the group on Facebook.
Okay.
Give us a like on there, so you get all we have some spicy memes on there, and we give news and all kinds of stuff.
Spicy.
Then you have to go to anchor.fm/PartyUpPodcast, and you have to subscribe. Our subscription is it's one of those things. It's like $1 a month. Any level. We have all kinds of different levels for you guys to participate in. If you do $1 a month, you're still in. So you could get 2 tickets literally for $1. Is what we're doing.
Well, I'm about to
bought
go
those
handle
regular?
that right now.
Yeah, right.
3 years.
And then follow us. And then the last thing is you follow us on Instagram. You post a picture of all of those things of the you subscribe, blah blah blah, whatever. You tag us in there for the Party Up Podcast, and you're in, man. You're in the drawing.
Nice.
We're gonna draw on April 20th.
Well, I gotta get in there.
Yeah.
So we gotta kind of do this.
Listen, it's $1 a month, $5 a month, whatever it is. Anything helps. It's really just to build what you guys have here. We're trying to build the podcast. We're in different states, so our mic setups and stuff like that. We just want to get better content out there. So
Join the
you're
community.
helping a small business in the meantime. We have some funny stuff. We do a game called Versus, which was which we pit 1 hero against 10 opponents, and just random opponents. Well, sometimes it's a case of beer. You never know what it is.
You always win
weird
with that.
stuff. Yeah, and so we do for Party Up. We do the first week in the month is video games, and then we move on to anime the next week, and then the next week is movies and film. And then pop culture. Pop culture is the last week. Yeah,
All those things.
So this week, this month, just to give you a quick rundown. Katie, we just did our whatever is in charge. We just did video games that comes out tomorrow. That drops tomorrow, so you guys can listen to that, and you'll hear a little bit more of the background of PAX East.
If you're watching live tomorrow.
Yeah, and then I'm sorry, Derek is doing anime next week. We're watching I don't know if we're allowed to say because it's super funny and weird, but anyway. So we're gonna do. I guess we'll announce that later. Anyway, so Derek's in charge of anime. I'll be doing a trash film because I enjoy trash films. Just a really bad B movie.
Kev's in
I
that.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So
there we go.
That's what we're gonna talk about. I love to torture the other co-hosts because they always somehow make fun of me. So when it comes to movies, I torture them. I make
so
them
many
watch
bad ones.
the shittiest movies.
I want to be a guest on that. Man.
Yeah, Dan, totally. You guys, anyone, all of you guys are invited. And then pop culture. Katie will be turning it around again. We'll be doing a pop culture episode with her. So
Nice.
we like to switch it up so everyone kind of gets the lead.
Yeah.
We also have a contest. It's going to be for the first row in the same movie theater, right in the front, on the left-hand side, right next to the chair. You can possibly, we'll try and get you in. No ticket.
There's no
But
guarantee.
there's no guarantee.
We'll try to get you in somewhere.
You're gonna open up the exit
I'm going
door.
to try and hold the door open for you, get you in there real quick. and just try and hide over in the
Just
side.
listen for it. Come here.
I know that those directions were super confusing for a thing, by the way. It's,
Give us your email. We'll let you know the directions.
And it comes with a free glass of water and half a Reese's Pieces.
Thank you.
Whatever's on the floor near you.
and it's for that release day, so it's like you kind of get.
awesome, man.
I mean, you could almost pay $1 for 2 tickets.
That's
That's awesome.
amazing.
That's
And that movie's gonna be so worth it.
Somebody's gonna get it.
can't-
Somebody's gonna win.
Can't wait. Yeah.
So worth
Yeah.
it.
Shit, if I walk away with it, I'll do it. I'm not in the running. I'm not in the running.
Can you imagine though? That'd be fucking
Right?
hilarious.
I'm the only one
Yeah, we
that
have this
subscribes to my own
contest.
channel.
Come on.
I'm like, I guess I win.
I win.
Yeah.
Dollar. Hey.
You guys.
Extra dollar.
CN game.
That's what y'all get for not participating.
In 3D, bitches.
Oh man.
I made myself throw up. So,
Oh man.
and then follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all some beardy to love.
Some beer love.
I hate how many tags I have to go through. I feel like I constantly they're like, oh, you have anything? Oh, yes, I do. Why I have this?
That's gonna be your tagline.
Yeah,
man.
you
Yeah,
should
right.
just record this.
And
I'll do like a pre-recording so you guys can just.
play it every time.
Also, wait, hold on, I got more. I forget that I have all this crap.
Mad Jamaican.
So if you're into the beard, you're growing your own beard. I became an affiliate of Fable Beard Co.
Hey.
FableBeardCo.com.
The legendary beards.
Yeah, we
Such as mine.
some pretty good some pretty good oils, bombs, stuff like that. The guys do like all kinds
Jesus
of
Christ.
beard lubes.
Cut his mic off. Cut his mic off. His mic off is done.
I thought the last joke was bad. This is,
You guys
His
like
mic
to
is done.
You
stop.
can do that.
anyway, you can save 15%. FableBeardCo.com. You put in the code SB2L as in somebody to love. 15. So SB2L15. All the things there.
That stupid look off your face. I
Raynor-
swear to fucking God.
RaynorGaming.com. There's gaming chairs, some pretty good stuff. 10% off with Beardy10. The code Beardy10. So.
Beardy 10.
Yeah.
Beardy 10.
Those now I'm finished. Now I have all
off,
those. Yeah.
Beauty 10.
Well, you guys can use that stuff.
Yeah,
I usually trim mine though.
I do have a beard oil that I use.
Yeah.
You do?
I do.
Well,
Everybody else got
We
it.
need to stop using that and
I don't
use
even-
his shit.
I don't even use it. It's like,
Really?
Actually, no. Honestly, like when they came to me, they found me on Twitter and they hit me up and they were like, "Yo, do you want to be an affiliate?" Like blah blah blah.
That's awesome.
And for me, it was like
really
I was
cool.
just kind of like, first of all, thank you. That's awesome. And then second, like. What harm could it do? You know, I'll try a free bottle of oil first, and then,
Then flip it
dude,
to
I
the side.
fucking fell in love with it. I was like, dude, because they give you like every 3 months, they're like, oh, you give you a free bottle, you take some pictures with it, blah blah blah, whatever. Dude, I went and bought like 3 different smells. Like, I was like super into it. I was
Wow.
like, yo, this stuff is awesome. So
Oh, now I'm
they
excited.
do like characters instead of scents. So like they try to do like the very fantasy type of gaming type of whatever. So they have like
Captain Kirk fragrance.
yeah, right. So they have and they make up their own characters, which is really cool. So they have like the Archer, which is like a woodsy smell. It's like a cinnamon and woodsy. It's pretty
That's kind of cool though. That's pretty dope.
The wizard's
I have the Scribe, which is like a chocolate and coffee smell.
That's actually kind of dope.
The hero.
Tucker's like, what? Let me get
I got this right now.
What's that? What's that?
Give it a smell.
Oh wow.
Dude, I put this in after like before I went to a bar when we were at PAX and and the girl was like, your beard smells really good. I was like, and she was,
Come on, girl, get all up in
She
there.
was like, this is
Get up in there.
how far, and she can like smell it. I was like, thank you. She's like, yeah, it looks good. I was like, thanks. So do you. Thanks.
Come in, girl, get all up in there.
But anyway,
Get
I'm
up
not
in
saying
those
that.
beers, yeah.
I'm not saying this stuff will attract anyone. I'm
No,
just
that's
saying,
just you, baby. That's just you.
But yeah, like I really fell in love with the company, so I was like, you know what, I'm glad to be a part of this. I was.
They were looking
totally
through. They were
into
like,
it.
"You see this beard? Oh, this man."
Yeah, right.
Hold this motherfucker.
Yeah, find him now. Yeah, so I've been, dude, I've been like growing this like 2 years now.
That's it.
Yeah.
Really?
That's it.
That's it.
That's like 7 years of beard.
my friend's dad, my buddy's dad was like, "Yo, like you grow a beard better than I'm like 50." Like, and this was back when I was like 20.
That is hilarious.
Yeah. So
That's awesome. Though.
that's all the rap.
Yo, give him the information because he wants some of the.
He's gonna probably do a little bit of that.
information.
Watch, we're all gonna have beards next episode.
Yeah, we're like, with the oils all lined up right
In
here.
2 weeks, we're all gonna have full beards.
And on that note, thank you guys for checking out the Level 85. Yeah,
That was intense.
Can't just cut us off.
thank you
Stop
guys
talking about beards.
for checking out the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. Be sure to follow us, subscribe on Radio Public if you're going to listen to that. If you happen to be checking us out on Twitch, this is also going to be on YouTube Monday, 5 o'clock p.m. Make sure you subscribe to that channel because we got something for you, 12 o'clock every single freaking day. Check out One Beardy tomorrow on his podcast, PAX East. You're going to hear about his nightlife shenanigans.
Some beardy.
Yeah, some Beardy.
That's the number 2, not spelled out.
We'll see you guys later.
Peace. Oh, God.